Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and we are back for Spirit Island! Woo! So this is Game of Palooza, and we have been playing games all day. This could be considered an all-day stream, right? For people who are saying, hey Canje, you need to do an all-day stream, here you go.
Pretty much. Other than normal life breaks that are required for living, it's been based all day.
We've been playing board games all day and streaming all day, which has been I've had a blast, and we've played a lot of games.
Yeah.
I mean, we've played Nemesis, we've played Isofarian Guard, we've played Marvel United. We played Maximum Apocalypse.
Here's a Tyrannoth.
We played Heroes of Tyrannoth, and then we had our crowd chat. So we've done.
Yeah.
We've done a lot. So we've set up kind of what we wanted to do, and we built everything out. So we have one more, but that one more will probably be tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
It'll probably be tomorrow morning when we'll do one more, and then after that, Game of Palooza will come to a close, and we will swing around again next month.
Mike, you say 24 hours straight, not all day. Slacker.
Isn't all day 24 hours? You know I can't do math, Mike. Have you not been watching the stream all day today?
One time you do something.
I can't. I'm skipping that. Hello, Ryan. Hey, Pickle. Hey, Jess. Hey, ID Jester. Kate, Helen, Brian. How's it going? About time you do something.
What have you been doing all day? You've been waiting.
Nothing. Hey, Brad. What's going on? Welcome. I'm so happy to see y'all coming back and hanging out with us. So we're going to be getting into Spirit Island. We're going to be playing through. I had Steve. Steve was like, what do you want to play? I said, you tell me. So he set up everything.
Mistakes may have been made.
We're gonna die. So he has set up everything. The only thing I did for this game is pick my spirit that I'll be playing.
We're playing with adversary and a scenario, and they're a particularly nasty combo. So we'll find out.
So 6 times 2 equals 24, right?
That's right.
Yes,
that's right.
Sounds right to me, Brian. Sounds right to me. So I think it's going to be a good time. So thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you are neither just coming in to hang out and watch us play some Spirit Island, you are always welcome at the table. You know this. Also, I want to set this because this has been coming up a lot today, and I want to make sure that people understand this. I don't mind when you point out a mistake. I want to know. Don't be a jerk about it, but feel free to say, hey, you missed this. Hey, do that. Hey, you mess up. There are a few people who are regulars on the stream that understand this and don't mind doing it. Don't feel shy. If we miss something, tell us. You are at the table with us. You are playing with us. We're all playing together, and we all want to have fun. So if we miss, please tell us. Does this play the same solo as co-op?
It does. There's no difference other than scaling. Like the island will scale bigger or smaller. But that's basically it.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Nice adversary and scenario. Feeling optimistic. We're gonna die. So
You're gonna die.
I did bling this game this much.
Oh, this is amazing, guys.
I blinged the game this much because I saved it for Game of Palooza because I know Steve is a huge fan of Spirit Island, and when I blinged it, I was like, I'm doing this because I know he will like it.
Yep.
So. We are going to see what that looks like, but before we do, let's get some information.
I'll answer the question real quick about solo. You can two-handed, but you don't need to. It plays fine single-handed, honestly.
Okay.
So.
So kind of solos like, okay, so I just I see those dice up your sleeve, can't you? Time to admit it. Shh. You can't tell people. Oh goodness. So Spirit Island, this came out in 2017.
Yeah.
So 8.4 on Board Game Geek. Since then, there has been Jagged Earth.
Mm-hmm.
There's been Feather and Flame, and there's
Branch and Claw.
There's been Branch and Claw.
Mm-hmm.
There has been an introduction to Spirit Island called Horizons of Spirit Island that I have all of it. And then there is a new one called Incarnation. I think it's called Incarnation. I can't remember.
Close.
What's it called?
Not quite that.
It's gone.
It's gone. Yes, I can't remember.
So basically that one is in progress right now, and I back that too. So I basically have all Spirit Island.
There's also a Dahan expansion that is coming that we've not seen yet.
Ooh,
They're supposed to give it so the Dahan have their own flavor.
Ooh.
Instead of being generic.
Okay, which means more spirits. Yay!
That too.
So
Nature Incarnate. Thank you, Mike.
Nature Incarnate. Thank you. So 1 to 4 players, best played 2. let's find that out.
I agree with that.
90 to 120 minutes, age 13 plus, so community says 14 plus. Look at the weight on this bad boy, though. It's a 4.06 out of 5, and I think that's what scares a lot of people off this game.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, and Steve, you've told me this a couple times. You said that you've had to sit with the game and played a couple, but when it clicks, you love it.
Correct.
And so I think that's where I am now. I've played 3 times so far, all of them with Steve, playing them with him. And I'm waiting for the click, but I like the engine. I like the engine, but I'm waiting for the click, right? And then because I'm like, I know I can love this game. So I can see it happening, and I'm excited for it. Everything after Branch and Claws felt like bloat to me. Branch and Claw made it feel complete, at least to me. Well, we'll find out with Incarnate, right? And see what comes up. So it ought to be interesting. R. Eric Roos created this. Has this designer made any other games, or is this their first venture?
Might be the first. I don't recall off the top of my head.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be his first.
Okay, and great group of artists. The art is beautiful, so it's really great, and published by Great Island Games. So all this stuff is readily available on their site for you to get if you are interested. So let's go ahead and y'all want to see the blank?
Yes.
Okay. Well, but first, no. Here we go. Welcome to Spirit Island.
We're on the island. I love it. I love it. He pulls it out, and I'm like, ah.
It's a little bit of blank. So this is a mat that I got off of Etsy, made by they're called grip mats. That's what they're called, and they're on an Etsy store, and they sell it. They sell it to do. They have 2 types of mats. They have the regular mat, which is this. The art's still just as beautiful, and then they have a thicker mat that basically, when you put something on it, it grips it so it doesn't slide around.
It's really nice.
So it's really, really nice. Yeah. We're gamers, of course. We want to see the blank. So we've got the Spirit Island map that is here with a lovely little compass and all the different whales and things swimming around. So it's just beautiful.
It is awesome,
and it really blends well with the items. So I think it looks really, really great. And there's cool stuff on here, like there's a little whirlpool that you can have over time, and you can move this anywhere you want. So the reason why I also got this is because when I zoom, I want to be able to get it all in the shot.
That's awesome.
And because it's all in the shot, when we zoom out, hey, look, the island's still fine. It's still beautiful.
Yeah. For now, until they destroy it from gators.
And it is neoprene, so that means it does taste great. All right, so
neoprene everything.
So let's talk. And for a lot of people who are Eric Roos hasn't really done anything other than Spirit Island, nothing notable enemies.
I don't remember anything other than that.
So I noticed a lot of Spirit Island fans have already checked out the spirits that we're playing. So they're like, no, I don't care about the map. I want to see the spirits you're playing. So I'm gonna show the one I have here. I'll just put it city center, and then I'll zoom down into it. So I'm playing with Shadows Flicker Like Flame, which is I've never played this character, so I don't know what to expect. So I'll be asking you a ton of questions on what's going on. But it looks like they drive a lot on fear. So I'm curious to see what that means and how that sets up. Now, I have grabbed an aspect card for this character because basically I'm overruling their special rules with this aspect card. And this aspect card basically says reach through ephemeral distance. Once per turn, you may ignore range completely. This can be during growth or for a power. Anything for which there's a range arrow or the word range is used, it affects a single action of yours. So that's going to be mine to come in. So this is the one that I am using. Let's see. Let's zoom up over here. What you got?
Range. I'm playing Lure, and I've been playing upside down all day. I can't play this game upside down. It's too much sex. Too much sex. So this is Lure. I love this spirit because he's interesting. He's like the opposite of Ocean. If you play this game, he can't enter in coastal lands. He's only inland, and thematically, he's got this lure in his head. He's trying to coax the invaders to be like, hey, leave your houses alone, come join me in the woods, and you just disappeared. Okay, bye.
So this is like Roanoke.
It is.
It's like a Roanoke creature.
Bye-bye.
A land mermaid. So it should
Land mermaid. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So we'll have this off-center. Like I said, I hope that you can enjoy the beautiful map. And people with know this needs to be center. The reason why it's not center is one, it's very thematic because we're on an island, right? We're on an island that's just kind of floating around. And two, whenever we zoom in, I want you to be able to see everything when we zoom in. So I want you to experience it all when we get there. So enjoy the beautiful ocean.
Brad, you know nothing about Spirit Island? Ooh, this is...
Welcome, Brad, to spending more of your money.
This is my favorite game. I love this game.
I like this game a lot. I like the engine building in it. Like I said, I'm just waiting for it to click. I know I like this game. I just need the engine, the thing to click for me, and then it'll work.
I'm bad at both the spirits. You know what? I'm not good with the spirits either, so this should be fun.
Is Gilligan's Island nearby? Yes, that's my section. This one is on my shelf of shame.
Oh no.
Jess, it's gonna be great. You're gonna love it.
Play it. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. So Steve is gonna lead a lot of this, but before we go in, we got a scenario that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So when you get the game, it comes with some scenarios. So this isn't a beat your own score type game. Would you consider this a Euro?
Kind of. Has a lot of Euro elements, but it's missing some of the key Euro pieces.
Okay.
I feel like this is a pretty close Euro, but not actually Euro.
It's not a Euro.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and I agree with Mike. Just if you've never played any of it, get Horizons of Spirit Island.
Agreed.
It is a great beginner.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Euro. It's just not a joyless one. So I saw somebody who had a shirt that said Ameritrash when you want to play a game that's actually fun. I forgot where I saw that shirt, but I think that was hilarious. Is Horizons like Jaws the Lion of Spirit Island? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Helen.
Yeah,
it is an intro.
I agree with that.
I think it's an intro because the spirits are a little more easier to understand and follow and build those things. But it's not as difficult, but it still is at its heart Spirit Island.
Yes.
All right, cool. So let's talk about our scenario. So this is going to be our scenario. And I'm going to read it to you, but I'm going to hold it up. It's going to be called Guard the Isle's Heart. All right. So here we go. The invaders have found the center of the island's power, and if they lay down roots there, the heart of the island will be shattered. You must act decisively in order to save your home, and in your haste to mount a defensive, you reach out for whatever source of power you can find. With your newfound strength, fight back the invaders. This scenario is notably easier for spirits with easy build prevention. So, for example, a spread of rampant green is great for this scenario. This scenario is notably harder for spirits with no build prevention or a fast way to destroy explorers.
Yeah.
Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares is hard. It's harder for that character. And it's also harder for adversaries who act quickly, like Prussia. So it's harder for Prussia. There is a setup that's set up for this on the opposite side of this board. Hey, People Monkey, what's going on? Hello. So it says, is there a My Little Spirit Island coming in? Oh, okay. So rules change. So there's, we've already done this stuff where the lands are set up, how these things are set up. Land number 7 on each board gets the heart. There's also change the setup, which Steve has already taken care of. Mm-hmm. And we have a loss condition for this game, for the scenario.
Multiple loss conditions, actually.
We have 10 billion loss conditions for this game and only one win.
Yes. So what this does, you can flip it over. Okay. Basically, we need to guard the Isle's heart, and depending on the number of players, there are special locations that cannot have any buildings in them after the first turn. At any time there's any building in there, we lose the game. Any building, town or city. Okay. And we've marked these with these red crystals as the heart crystals to keep track of what we have to defend. Yeah. So that is how we can have additional loss in this one.
And there, Mike, you just explained it to me.
Yep, that's why the crystals are there. So we have to defend those areas.
Yeah. So
these aren't normally part of the game.
Yeah. Those are just more bling.
Yeah, bling.
All right, so that answers that. So who our adversary is going to be? It's going to be Jolly Old. So Jolly Old.
I question this.
Jolly Old is our problem.
Patient Mike.
So it gives us an additional loss condition. Can you tell us what that is?
Yep. If there's ever 7 towns or cities on a single land, we lose. So England is trying to build like crazy, which is horrible because we're trying to stop the build.
And we're playing level 1 because I've never played an adversary before,
right.
So we're just playing level 1 adversary.
Yep.
So that has the indentured servants earn land.
Yep. So invaders build actions affect lands without invaders if they are adjacent to at least 2 towns or cities before the build action.
Awesome.
So if there's 2 buildings on a spot, they will try to build on adjacent spots.
Woo! That is awful.
Yeah.
That is awful. So basically, just do a quick run through. I'm going to zoom back into the land. Explain what we're seeing on the board right now for people who've never played the game. We've got Jess, we've got Brad, we've got a couple people who've never really played it.
Yep.
So explain just what they're looking at right now.
So Spirit Island is the game itself. We're playing as spirits defending this island here, and there's a couple ways to win. We can win either by removing all the invaders. Actually, let me explain it better. How we win the game currently is by not having anything on the board. So we have to get rid of. Can you zoom over here by chance? It might be easier. Yeah, we're in terror level 1, so if we get rid of all explorers, towns, and cities, we win the game.
Just straight up.
Straight up. Yep. As we progress through the game, we'll be generating fear by scaring the invaders, all the white pieces of invaders, and we'll progress. If we progress further, we'll then only have to destroy towns and cities.
Yeah.
If we progress further, we only have to destroy cities, and we get to the very bottom, we automatically win.
Okay. So drain the fear deck, we win.
Yep.
Get rid of clear the board of all settlers and cities, we win.
Yep.
2 win conditions so far.
Kind of.
Okay.
It is all one. The win condition changes the further.
Well, I get that. Yeah, I get that. But as of right now, if we clear the land of cities and explorers, we win just straight up.
Cities, towns, and explorers. Yes.
Yeah,
All 3 of them.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So that is how the games work. We're trying to scare them off, and that's the goal of the game. We lose the game and. So
many different ways.
We'll get through that. Okay, so let's go back to the board. We'll talk about it real quick.
All right.
So there are actually 2 land spaces. I'll break this apart for now to show you how they're assembled. But basically, when you set up the game, you're choosing one of these pieces to put your stuff on, and the other players put their stuff on it. After setup, it doesn't matter. You can go wherever you want. It's just for setup. It is generally a good idea. There's a little bit of a tip. When you start in the game, it's good to focus on your land, because this is a complex game. There's a lot of interactions, a lot of things you can do. It's normally easier to kind of focus on your stuff, get that under control, and then branch off and help others. Just a general tip.
Okay. What are these mushrooms that are on this board, Steve?
Good question. These mushrooms are the Han. These are the locals.
The natives.
They are passive, but when they get attacked, they will fight back. So they can be useful to you as you work with them. So if you're able to protect them, they will fight for you.
Yeah.
There are explorers, cities, and towns. Normally there are towns on this map, but during the scenario setup, we had removed them due to special conditions. So.
But Steve, I see more than just those things on the board. What is this gray stuff?
This is blight. This is basically, you can think of it as pollution kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So as the invaders enter the area, they'll be adding blight, they'll be making the land worse and worse. If we run out of blight, the island will become unhealthy. In fact, there is a card, if you can pan over here, that we're currently in healthy island state. When there's no tokens on here, so whenever we need to add or remove, we'll remove them from that card. We'll flip it over and bad things happen.
Okay.
And then that other side will tell us how we actually lose the game.
Yeah.
Because that is normally how we lose.
Okay. All right.
There's different types of lands. So there are forests, wetlands, sands, and mountains.
Okay.
And the cards will reference those. You'll see how it works. There's also ocean tile you can't enter in, but these are spawn points basically for the enemies.
Yep. And curious about the last 2 sets of symbols that are on there.
This is new for Branch and Claw and Jagged Earth. These are elemental tokens. So this is a disease token. It will prevent builds. These are animals, and these will Kill stuff, yeah. They're helpful to us.
All those are helpful things.
All helpful stuff, yep. And there's other tokens as well, you'll see. In fact, the character I'm playing with, I think he uses literally every token in the game. Yes, he does. So we'll see the rest of them as we play. I'll explain as we play.
Okay.
So.
Alright, cool. So let's zoom back out to the lovely map. And how do we begin?
Okay, so the first thing we need to do is growth in this one. So maybe if you want, can you zoom in?
Which one do you need? My board?
We can talk it over.
Okay.
So on the top of the card, and the nice thing is it's very easy to follow. You look at the top, and you can work your way down. First thing we're going to do is growth. Oh, sorry, we just finished setup. We didn't finish setup.
We didn't finish setup? Okay.
What do we have to do first?
What do you need to get to?
We need to flip the invader card and do an initial explorer.
So we're doing an initial explorer.
Yep, so flip it over.
Okay, so we're going to turn this one over, and it is the sand.
So we need to put explorers in all the sands, basically. So coming to the... No, holding hands here.
They're all friends.
They're all friends. There we go.
So all sands?
Oh, not that one.
Why not?
So how this works is we're going to look at each sand. So let's look at this one here. We are looking for a source from them to come from. Meaning they can come from buildings or they can come from the ocean. This is connected, so we'll add explorer there.
Okay.
Let's look at the next sand here. Is there a source nearby that they could come from?
No.
There's not. We don't add anything there.
Okay.
Same thing here. They come from the ocean, and there's a building there. And here, there's no source, so we don't add one there.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Then we do. Then we go. Yeah, you put that. Slide that down. So now on the first turn, they're going to build. And we'll get to it in a second. Yeah. It's very complex. We'll just get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to your thing. Build. Growth.
Yep.
So you have options to do. You can pick one of those options to do.
I can either reclaim all my cards that have been discarded.
Yep.
And gain one power card.
Yep.
Or I can gain one power card and add presence within range 1.
That's right.
Of the game.
And presents are the discs on you see below that. This is how you level up and get stronger in the game.
Or I can add 3 presence tokens and gain 3 energy.
Kind of. Add 1 presence at range 3.
At range 3, sorry. Add 1 present range 3 and gain 3 energy.
That's right.
And you use energy to play cards.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yep. So right now we're going to pick our growths, and this is all simultaneous.
Yeah, it all happens at the same time. So, let's see. What am I going to do?
I want to get you off the land. Come to me.
This just makes me sad.
What makes you sad?
The teaming reverse one. I want to hurt somebody. I can't hurt anyone.
Yeah, we're gonna make that happen. Okay, I need one of these tokens.
Canje, grown range 3 so you can help cover the coast for purple.
Yes, that's a big tip because, like I said, I cannot put my presence in any of these spots. I can target them, but I cannot put my stuff
Okay,
there.
so I'll do that. I'm cool with y'all helping me out because, like I said, I'm still working through this. Like, I'm still trying to make it click so I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming I want to do that for card play. I can play 2 cards?
Yeah.
Or should I do it for energy?
Do you need energy? Is there a card you want to play in your hand?
So the cards I have in my hand, and we can zoom down to see that. I got a 0 cost, 1 cost. Everything is slow, save for this card. Everything is slow, save for this card. And so I've got nothing to attack with.
Yeah, you don't need to play 2 cards this turn.
So shall I go for the energy gain?
I would lean to energy gain, yeah. Steve has a lot for me to can't do with every star. I know I have. I'm so sorry. He's like, I'm gonna pick this one. Let me be fine. And I looked at the card and like, this is horrible. This is horrible.
All right, so let's do the presence then, and I'll do presence range 3. And he said I should cover the coast.
Yeah. Well, he says I can't deal with this.
Right. So I'm range 3 from a presence marker.
It's really important we take care of these guys pretty quickly.
But I don't know how. That's the thing. I don't know how.
They're not going to do anything yet, which is
well, they're going to build.
No, they're not, because they only build in the sands. So
So
right now,
this guy will build.
This guy would build, and this spot would build.
Right.
But this spot won't build because of this disease.
Yeah, but don't they have... Okay, so then this
this will build, and I got that taken care of. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
So you can kind of take your time dealing with this guy potentially if you wanted. Or come towards me.
Well, I want to move towards you to help.
Sure.
But I feel like they could destroy my presence.
They can... So how this works is if the land takes 2 damage, and you are there, you add a blight. Anytime you add a blight to a spot, it will destroy a single presence there.
So should I put this in the sand? Or should I put this in a mountain or forest, somewhere on that coast?
That's risky
I
because
know.
they're going to ravage next turn, and I cannot protect you with what I have in my hand. Yeah, I cannot protect you with what I have in my hand.
Okay, so should I... Well, should I get some presents out
You
then?
can put it nearby.
Which is what I'm
It's pretty
thinking,
good.
like putting it in the mountain.
Yeah, that's a pretty good spot.
And then I will gain 3 energy.
Yep.
So let me put this over here. So I'll gain 3 energy. So that's my growth.
Yep. And I gained energy.
Oh wait. So I placed that. It said plus 3 energy,
Hmm?
and then I'll gain some more in the presence set. Right?
That's correct.
Yes.
That's correct.
Okay. So I gained 3 energy.
Wait, you get 6 energy total. Oh no, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, not yet. Afterwards. So Jess is kind of still confused on kind of how it works, and I think that that's the problem is that
It is.
you have to see a round played.
You do.
Otherwise, it'll be super confusing. And this is where it's click for ID Jester and Mike is that it's more like they see the mechanic and they see the engine of how to do it. And my thing is trying to get it to click to make it work.
The only goal right now is to get all the white pieces off the board. That's it.
That's our goal.
That's it. That's all you have to worry about right now. The goal will change, and we'll explain what that means later.
Okay.
But right now, just get all the white pieces off the board.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So I did that.
So now you did your growth. Now we do the energy. Now we do present. So you get energy per turn. You get 3 energy.
So I got to 6.
Yep, 6. Yep. And then below that, it tells you how many cards you play this turn, which is 1.
So I can play. So now we're in card play phase.
Now we're in card play.
So
yep.
first was pick growth, where you can reclaim cards, which means after you discard a card, it's gone until you reclaim
I
it.
think if you I gave you a card as a turn order on that. Does that have turn order?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
There is not.
Okay.
Um.
It's actually on the board right here. Growth, gain energy, and then choose powers. So this is the order, the spirit phase we're in right now.
Yeah, so we're in this phase. Growth, gain energy, choose powers. Then
Yep.
we'll do fast play stuff.
Yep.
Then that'll happen. Then that'll happen. Then that'll happen.
That's right.
So it's just an order of operation.
Yep. So now we can play our cards. So I can play 2 cards. You can play 1. So we can pick which cards we want. to
Okay.
play. I am going to mess with everyone.
When can my Dahan attack? I can't remember.
Dahan only ever attack when that space is ravaged.
Only when the space is right.
So what that means is the invaders will attack, and they will do damage to the Dahan. And any Dahan that are there will, after the damage, will attack back.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not bad. Yes, I kind of like that.
When do the Panther people attack?
They won't do anything until we get to the event cards.
Okay.
The event cards to use them. So this is the only problem right here, but it's okay. It's okay.
Well, I'm trying to think if I should. I think I'm gonna do this. Yep, I think I'm gonna do this. Okay. I'm gonna be playing Crops, Wither, and Fade.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a look at this card. Let me hope my camera. Nope, my camera's garbage right now. Let me see. Crops, Wither, and Fade. So basically, it's a slow speed. It's gonna cost 1 energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be played at the latter half. Range 0. Oh, but I'm gonna ignore range. Target any land. I will gain 2. I will generate 2 fear, and I'm actually going to shift a city to a town.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh, I
yes,
like
yes,
that.
Yes. So, like I said, I get some of it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So we played our cards.
So we play. Oh, sorry.
We don't activate them yet.
We don't activate them yet.
Yes. So
but we say what we're going to play.
That's right.
Then we go to. So that was the.
That was the
choose powers.
Yep.
That was the choose power section of the rules. So then we go to this section here. So anything with this, any cards that you have with this symbol, will activate now.
So to tell a fast card apart is it's right up here.
I'll have to zoom into it for them to see because it's too far out. So if you look up here, you see this right here, speed.
Yep.
That right there tells that it's a fast card.
Also, the number has red around it as well.
I never noticed that.
Yep.
I always wondered what that meant.
So two places.
So there's two ways to notice that.
Yep.
If it's slow, it'll be blue and it'll be a turtle.
Here you can look at the blue, for example.
So if you want to see a slow card, you get a little turtle saying that it's snow, because, turtle, nature's D student. Then it's blue up there.
That's right, exactly.
So there you go.
So now we can do any powers are fast, any cards we play that are fast, we can do right now. I don't have any fast stuff.
I don't have anything fast to... I do the innate power.
Oh yeah, that could work.
It says speed 1. Oh, but I'd have to spend abilities. I don't have symbology yet. I haven't played enough cards to make that work.
Correct.
And we'll talk about that when we do it.
On my turn, I'll show you that.
Yeah.
I have enough.
Okay.
So.
All right. So I'm not playing any fast powers.
So now we do the enemy turn. So how basically works? Fast powers happen before enemies go. Slow powers happen after enemies go.
Right.
Very simple.
Yeah.
So now enemies are going to go. The first thing they're going to do, we look at
Invader phase. It's Blighted Island.
Yeah. Which means if this card's flipped over, we do what it says.
Okay. So it's not. Then Fear.
We have an extra step that's not on there.
Okay. Which is what, this?
No, the event step.
So
normally you draw an event card, but
okay.
We don't draw the event card on the first turn.
Okay, so we skip it the first turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next turn we'll do it.
So then we do. So there
Correction, you don't spend ability. You just need to have those amounts. That's correct.
Yes. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. I just need to have the amount to put up.
That's right.
That's all. Thank you, ID Jones. So Fear. There we haven't.
We look at fear cards. If we earn any fear cards, we do them.
We do the fear cards.
What this means is there are cards in the game that will generate fear. Won't have enough. We'll move these cards down. And basically, it is thematically those invaders freaking out.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny because they do silly things.
And it is a really great card deck that you get.
Yeah, it's always good stuff.
All right, so then they have Ravage.
So now we work our way left to right. Yep.
So Ravage, there's nobody there.
Correct.
So then there's Build.
Yep. So now we look at the island.
Yep.
We look at all the spaces with sands. So they would build here. There's no invaders.
Yeah.
They would build here. There's invader. Yes. So what they do is they're going to create a town there.
Yeah.
So how it works is they will add a town first, and then a city, and then town to city, town to city. They alternate.
Okay.
In that order, basically.
Okay.
And then we look down here. This one would build. However, it does have a disease token. This is special. This prevents a build, so that is removed.
So that is removed.
We look over here. There's nothing here to build. So that is all the build.
Yep.
So that's the next part. And then we go back to the invader board, and we have to flip the top card to do the Explorer. So flip that card over.
But this would shift, right?
It is, but flip it over just for now.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
So it's water.
So now we add Explorers to all the wetlands. So
where they can.
Where they can. So let's go and pan back.
Oh, sorry. So I'm assuming here.
Yeah, one here because it could come from the ocean.
Because it could come from the ocean or the city.
Nothing here because no buildings there.
Right.
There's a building here.
So it would build one in an adjacent set and nothing there.
Yep. So that's all the builds.
Okay.
And then, go ahead. After they're done,
this is going to shift.
There, all the cards shift down.
This is going to shift. So sand is going to ravage next.
Next turn. Yep.
And water is going to build next.
That's correct.
Turn. All right.
So now we can do our slow powers.
Advance invader cards, which is, I'm assuming, sliding.
Exactly right.
Okay, and then our slow powers trigger.
Yep.
All right.
And this is all simultaneous, so we can choose to do my stuff first before yours, and we can choose our targets. Yeah. So I am going to deal with the... Ooh.
I'm getting rid of this thing. Unless you want me to get rid of that. Because they're ravaging next.
This one would be better to get rid of because...
Okay, so let me go first then.
Go ahead.
So I will... this would say within range 0, but I have my reach ability, which ignores range.
Yep.
And so I'm going to do it wherever I want. You can't stop me. So I'm going to generate 2 fear.
Yep.
And when I generate, how much fear do we get a fear card?
Once all this fear is generated, we get 1 fear card.
Okay. So I get 2 fear, and then I'm going to replace this with a town.
Nice.
And that is my 1 ability. So I will discard that card.
Yep.
All right, so then it's your turn.
That was very good, actually.
Woohoo!
Very good. Let's save that. Okay. So I'm gonna play this card. This card is amazing. Here's the lure. Softly beckon. Come to me.
Ever inward.
Inward. So range. I have to choose an inland tile at range 0, so I have to be in that spot.
Okay.
And then it can gather, which means look at adjacent spots and pull them into that location.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to pick this one. Haha, look at this. I can gather 2 explorers. So...
Sand is going to ravage.
1.
Yeah. Sand is going to ravage.
I'm okay with that one, actually.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm okay with that one there. I'm going to move this guy here.
Okay.
No.
Water's going to build next too.
I'm going to pull this guy here.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I can pull 2 towns. Now that you made this town, I can get them off there.
Yes!
Which saves a ton.
Yes!
Okay. And then I can gather animals there, and I can gather Dahan there, which I will pull these 2 here.
Yeah, 2 Dahan.
So I'm basically making a kill zone. That's what I'm trying to do, honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
And then...
Yeah, so that is my slow power there.
Yeah, another slow power, but you also have abilities.
I do.
Okay.
So, how do I explain this? So, there are ability cards on the bottom of this. It's unknown, it's hard to see, it's upside down, I apologize. But if I have these elements, I get to do these effects, and they are cumulative. What does that mean? If you look at... If you don't mind putting that up close to the screen again?
Sure.
If you look at the right side of the card, there are a bunch of symbols on them.
Left side.
Left side of the card. Thank you.
These 15! 10 commandments!
Here's another card, for example. You can see the different elements on them. You will look at all the cards you played, and you'll count up those symbols. And if you have the right number of symbols, you get to activate those additional powers. You don't spend them.
So it's extra stuff. Yeah.
Extra stuff.
Yeah.
And so because I have that, and I actually did grab another of these moons, I have 3 moons, and I can do some fun abilities with this.
Okay.
I can't do that one, unfortunately. Okay, so I get to... So my power is forsake society to chase after dreams. So I get to choose slow at range 1 with any spot with invaders. I get to replace towns with cities. So this town will break down into 2 explorers. As they're given up on their hopes and dreams, following the lure into the wilderness.
Steve, the Dream Crusher.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, and this is after this.
Yeah,
I'm done. Yep. After the power replaces pieces with explorers, gather any number of those into your lands. Target land has any towns or cities. Target land has any towns or cities remaining. I get 1 fear. We get one fear. We get 1 fear.
So we get 1 fear.
Yep.
So we are at 3 fear now.
Okay, so that was my innate. I can't use this innate yet. This one is target spirit chooses to either add a wilds to one of the lands, or we're not gonna do that. So I'm gonna, if you don't mind grabbing one of those green tokens.
What and what?
This is called a wilds token.
Okay.
So this, I'm gonna choose you.
Okay.
I can choose myself too, but basically we can put this on any spot, and it will stop an explorer to appear in there. So this would be an awesome location.
Yeah.
So they can't explore
the heart. Yeah.
If you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay.
The other one is you can put over here too, which is really good. It's up to you. You can also put it like in the middle so they don't explore that direction.
No, save the heart. Save the heart, because as soon as something happens with the heart, we lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all my cards. We have no other slow powers.
And we have no other slow powers.
My town is on the Santa Wake of my town is more crazy. Exactly, Brian.
Crazy! Alright, so after we finish slow power, then we do time passes.
Yep, so that's basic cleanup.
So yeah,
damage reset.
Damage reset, get rid of all that stuff. And then we're ready to go on to the next phase.
Yep. So keep it going.
Yeah, so we do spirit phase. So spirit phase, we're doing growth.
And we are playing with a lot of elements right now. So anybody watching this for the first time, keep in mind, I know Mike made a comment there. When you play Horizons, a lot of stuff won't be in here.
Yeah, so you can take it slow and ramp up. So start with Horizons of Spirit Island.
For sure.
And I think I'm gonna do a stream of that later. Not today, no. but later on, I'm gonna do a stream of Horizons of Spirit Island so you can see that go.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're doing growth. So what do I want to do?
this here. Nope, I don't like that spot. 4-way. Put here.
Ooh. I could do a range 3 because they're going to build, right?
They are going to build in that
But
spot.
is Ravaging bad? Well, he's going to die.
That's why I left him there. Yep, he's fine.
You're going to Ravage.
He only does 1 damage, it does nothing. If it was So how it works is the explorers do 1 damage, they have 1 health. Towns have 2 damage, they have 2 health. Cities have 3 damage, they do 3 damage, 3 health. And the Dahan are 2 health,
2
damage.
healthers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I think it might be best for me to deal with the. I don't want him to build there. Wait a second. It says indentured servants. Invader build actions affect lands without invaders if they are adjacent to at least 2 towns.
Yeah, there hasn't been 2 towns yet.
It hasn't been.
I've been watching that.
Okay.
I want to make sure we didn't mess thing up. Anytime after turn 1, yeah. So if there's any encounter cities on any of these, we lose the game. So
yeah, on the heart.
On the hearts, yeah.
Yeah.
Currently we're okay though. I don't see any builds. I mean, this one's close because if there was another building here, they did a build, they would build in that spot, which is horrible. But I think we got options there.
And who's ravaging the sand? Will die. The sand. That's okay because you need 2 damage to ravage the land with a right.
Yeah.
And he's only doing 1. So nothing crazy is happening just yet.
Nothing yet. Yep.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna play these 2.
Why is this a slow action?
I know.
So well, you're already past me. I'm still at growth. I'm still at growth. I'm thinking of gaining a power card.
Can't do it. Yeah, I think I'm getting a power card as well.
Yeah, I think I'm going to gain a power card. So I'm going to gain 1 power card. What do you do? When you gain a power card, tell me what that means.
You draft them. So you draw 4 cards and pick 1.
Okay.
That's pretty
easy. 2.
The general rule of thumb for new players is it's a good idea to look at the elements on the side of the card.
Okay.
And pick ones that align with your powers.
And then just go from there.
Yeah, that's a good rule of thumb. Not necessary, but it's good.
And I can only buy 1?
Yes. You only take 1. That's correct. Oh, I like this one. I like this one a lot.
I'm gonna grab sunsets across the land. And what happens to these? They get discarded?
They get discarded. Yeah.
Okay, so
else
I'll throw it in the
happens.
discard pile. Okay, so I'm gonna get. This is the one that I'm picking up. Sunsets fire flow across the land. Slow, where I have 2 presence, rain 1, any target. Actually, let me rethink my life choices.
Life choices.
It's the only thing that really would work for me.
Choices.
And it's another slow play. There's 2 fast plays, but they really don't do much. This one does, but...
Let's get some animals out there. We'll see what happens.
I think actually I'm going to change mine where I have 2 present. Yeah. This deals...
Nope.
No, I'll keep what I got. So these are your discard?
Yep.
Okay. And I'll be right back. I do have to use the restroom again. So I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Use the restroom. So I will keep my Senseless Fire Flows, because I think that gets me what I need for what I want. Sadly, it's slow. Sadly. But it is what it is. Okay, cool. So I did that. So I got a power card. I get to draw 1 present, so I'm going to go for 2 card play. So 2 card play. Sorry. So I got to go back to my zoom out. So 2 card play. So I can play 2 cards right now. I get to place this somewhere within 1 space of a known presence place, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I have thoughts, so this is why I'm doing this. I'm setting this up because they can't do anything in Mountain just yet.
No, not yet. Yep, they're ignoring them for now.
Actually, no, I lied. Here.
Okay.
So I can boost that double up.
There are some cards that require a shrine, which requires 2 presents in it.
And that's what this did.
Yep.
And that's the reason why.
Also, Jester mentioned something I should point out. When you pick a power card, you can pick either minor or major. You draw 4, pick 1. However, if you pick a major power, you have to forget, otherwise remove another power you have from the game. If you pick a major power.
Okay.
So
it's deck calling, basically.
Yeah.
So this is deck building.
A little bit.
And then this is a little bit of deck calling.
Yeah. But you don't actually go down more, you just don't gain more cards in your deck.
Gotcha.
That works.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can now play 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. Then I gather power. Well, it's 3 that I get. So I go 1,
All the
2, 3. I have the power. And then we do choose power. So what cards we're gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna play. This is a slow one, which makes me sad. How does damage have a priority, or can I choose whoever I want to hit?
You can choose.
Okay.
You choose.
So I'm gonna play the Sunset Fire Flows Across the Land, and
I'm priming this for a destroy everything area.
What are these? What do these do?
Badlands. Those are fun. Whenever damage is dealt there, it increases it by 1 total, not 1 each, just 1 total. Basically. So they are, damage done to invaders or Dahan by 1. So Dahan actually get hurt harder too.
And or?
Both. Basically, it's like, thematically, it's like lava or like something that's really dangerous to any living thing there. So it's indiscriminate if Dahan or invaders are there.
Okay, so my second card then needs to be...
I'm adding 1 on the board too, don't worry.
Actually, this is a fast play. And I think it should kick. Where's getting ravaged? Sorry. Sand?
Sand is getting ravaged, yes. This one is fine. This one is not going to do anything. We're totally fine with
So we're totally fine this round.
Pending something else happens. So, building is... Mine is totally fine. The only one that's going to build on is this one. So if you can prevent that build, that'd be amazing. If you can't, that's okay.
I can, but not this round.
That's okay. That's okay. It's not the end of the world.
Alright, so I'm gonna do Mantle of the Dread.
You know the town's gonna pop up there, so maybe you can plan for doing something with the town, too.
Well...
I can deal with the town later, but not this turn.
Well, you see, the thing is this.
Well, here's your problem.
Here's your problem. Yeah, I know what I understand how this creature works. I just saw it.
Good,
okay,
good.
So I'm gonna play Mantle of Dread because I was like, why is this? Oh wait, I do this a lot. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play Mantle of Dread. I'm gonna play Sunset Fire Flows Across the Land.
Yep. You paid your
So
energy
I'm
for
gonna play
those.
that. So I need to pay 2 for it.
Yep.
So I'm gonna pay 2. So I'm back to 6.
Yep.
Then we go to the fast play. Do you have anything that's fast play?
I have nothing fast.
I have nothing fast. So then we go to the invader phase. Blighted Island.
Mm-hmm.
Then Fear.
I forget, is it Fear first or
Event first? Yeah, let me know. Fear first or Event first?
Should be on the back of this. It is Event then Fear.
Okay, so then we draw an event card.
Yep.
Steve Shuffle these.
Use shuffle these.
I'm so selling you on this. It's not even funny. So we have a healthy island.
So we do that.
So tight-knit communities. For the rest of the turn, towns and villages have +1 health.
Jerks.
Yay! This game sucks. Also, when does this kick? This prey?
Right now.
So prey on the unwary. Each prey destroys one explorer. Add 1 on the board without 1.
Yep. So each of these is going to destroy explorer. So 1 explorer dies.
Okay. So. And then add 1 on the board without 1.
This has 1. This has 1. So nothing gets added because both these boards have 1.
It just said add 1 on a board. Oh, without one. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
And then we've got the Dahan. Saying coming of age. On each board, add 1 Dahan to a coastal land with Dahan.
Interesting.
There's a Dahan here, and that's a coastal land.
On each board?
It says on each board. So the Dahan's going right there.
I'll put 1. Yeah. You can choose there, but that's...
Well, it says on a coastal land with Dahan.
Right, so it could be here or here, because these are Dahan.
Oh, gotcha.
And I can do here or here.
This one's going to be fine, because they're going to kill him.
Yeah, I'll put it here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and that is the event. So the event is discarded.
Yep. And then we move on to the rest of it. So we do...
So Blighted Island now.
Blighted Island, which is nothing.
And then Fear.
Which is nothing.
And then Ravage. So Sand is ravaging. So let's talk about Ravage. Let me zoom in. Let's talk about Ravage.
So this is... Any invaders here will do damage. No invaders there. Any invaders here will do damage. There is an invader. It does 1 damage. So what it will do simultaneous damage to the Han and the land.
Yeah.
So the Han have 2 health. So to mark this one taking damage,
you just flip it
over. And they will try to kill the Han first. So like if I did 2 damage, it would do 1 on 1. It would do 2 damage to 1 guy.
Okay.
So he takes 1 damage. He's still alive. He also does 1 damage to the land, which fortune does nothing. If he did 2 damage to the land, would add a blight there, which is bad. Right. Now, the Han are passive, remember?
Until
they get attacked.
Until you punch them in the face.
Exactly. So now they're angry. So they're going to do their damage back. So they have 2 damage each. So it's 4 damage to that guy. He just died.
So he punched the Han, and it did not end well.
It did not end, right? Exactly.
So Sand, next Sand Ravage.
1 damage. Nothing happens here. Nothing here. So we're good.
Okay. Then we're going to build. So the water group is building.
There's only 1 spot with a guy, so that's going to build with a town.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we can come back over to the board and do the explore.
Okay, and then we're coming back over to where?
There.
Sorry.
Yep.
So then we're going to flip this, and Mountain is going to do something next.
Explore. Yep.
So then we discard Sand, move over Water to Ravage, and then Mountain. So you kind of know what's coming, so you can prep for it.
Except for the exploration. It's always a surprise.
It's always a surprise.
So at Explore, we come back here. This is next to... There's a city there, so it definitely gets 1.
Yeah.
There is a town here, and this is next to the ocean. This gets 1.
Yeah.
That doesn't get anything, and this one would get something because there's a town here,
but
the wilds prevents it.
Yeah.
So that is why we do that.
That was dangerous.
Okay, so now we're in trouble because these are going to build. This one specifically is going to build.
I'm working on it.
So
I'm working on it.
Now we do slow powers.
All right, so now we have slow powers.
Yep.
So he's not going to do anything because he's going to die. So do you want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to generate... let me put this up here. I'm going to generate 1 fear and do 1 damage.
Oh.
This is why I did these things. And then you may pay 1 energy to deal 1 damage in an adjacent space.
Oh.
So...
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You want to do that one?
Yep, kick him out.
Cool.
I'm doing my job. I got 1 job. Then then I also have, before I kick this, I've got my symbols. I've got 2 and 1, which means to gather. I can gather. It says gather 1 of these.
Explore.
And explore.
Where can you go gather to your spot?
Exactly.
Is it to your spot?
It says gather 1. That's all it says.
It's 1 away.
It's 1 away. So I'm here.
Yes.
But it's not 1 away, Steve. It's never 1 away from me.
I would love it if you could gather to this spot. Maybe this guy.
Into gather 1 away to where? From my 2?
So basically the range on that is 1 away from your shrine. right? So it has to be one away from this spot or this spot. And you gather into this location, which means you look in everything adjacent to that land you pick, you gather into it. Make sense?
Yeah. Sorta.
So basically, you can choose spaces one space away from here.
Yeah.
With your special power, you can ignore that. You can choose anything.
Okay.
So if you choose here, you can gather this guy into here, which would be amazing.
You want him?
I want him there.
Okay. Then you shall have him. Then.
Thank you.
Then he shall be yours. And that's my power. Mm-hmm. And then we'll do 2 more fear in here because that's my job.
Mm-hmm.
Target spirit may push 1 explorer and 1 town from one of their lands. There's nothing in my lands, and I've used my ability to ignore any of that. So that doesn't go. I just wanted the fear.
Yeah, it's worth it for the fear.
So that will discard. All right, so lay here what you're playing.
Okay, so I'll do this one first. This one will get 1 fear.
Woohoo, what a way.
And it has to be 0 space inland, which is it has to be where I'm at, basically.
Yeah.
I can add a Badlands to that location.
Yeah.
Question is, I think we do it here.
You do what feels good. They are going to build.
I can also
they are going to ravage
here to make another kill zone over here. That might be worthwhile.
What does that do again?
Does extra damage to stuff in that spot.
Yeah, up to you.
Oh. I'll put it here.
Okay.
No. Okay, and then I can also add a beast within 1 range of that spot.
Okay.
So it's going to put a beast there just to see if it does anything. I don't know. And I can push up to 2 Dahan. I'm not going to do anything.
Okay.
From that spot, it's no Dahan.
So that's your first.
My first card. Okay, now the fun card. This one. You should definitely zoom into that one.
Poison Dew. Destroy 1 explorer if target land oh god.
Is a jungle or a wetland. Destroy all explorers.
So
oh, what did you do?
That was a thing that happened.
Destroy all of them.
So all explorers are destroyed.
Yep. That's why we do that.
Okay. All
this
right.
is looking very clean. I like the look of this.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So I
can help you with it.
Okay.
Okay.
So that ends the slow moves, then time passes.
Time passes, so then this would heal back up.
Yeah, so they would heal back up.
Yep.
And then we recycle and we're back into the spirit phase.
That's correct. Which is, how can I help you? Can you put any tokens there?
What do you need?
Oh, wait. Can I wreck on this? No, I didn't wreck on this.
You didn't. You
I didn't put that. I put that there.
Yeah.
Dang it.
What do you need?
Can you put any tokens there? Anything.
Token like what?
Any of the Beasts, Disease, Explorer, Badlands.
I can put a Badland down.
Fast?
No.
Dang it. Okay. That's okay.
But, who's ravaging?
Well, the wetlands are, so that's why I'm trying to figure out if we can defend there.
I can defend the Dahan there.
How much?
Fully. They will not take any damage.
Oh, then we should be okay.
And it will get us a fear card.
Never mind, we're good.
And it's a fast play.
So I won't worry about that.
So I can do that. So I can do that. So that's my plan, but I need to figure out if I want to. I think I'm going to.
I think I want to. No, I don't need to reclaim. I think we're doing.
What's going to happen to the land here? They have to kill the Dahan first before they hit the land?
So defense prevents the invader damage.
I'm not defending anything.
You are, because the invaders are do damage.
I'm not defending anything. The Han just aren't going to get hurt.
What does the card say? Sorry.
The Han take no damage from ravaging lands this turn.
Oh. So the land would still get blighted.
Dang it. Because I can't put a thing there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is, it's not the end of the world. We got space. That's fine. No, we won't lose anything other than a token on there.
Yeah, but I don't want to lose a token. Okay.
Can I do something about that? Not exactly. Can I do something about that over here? Not exactly. I'm very slow, unfortunately. I could try to find a power card and maybe get lucky. That's what I can do.
Yeah, I think I'm going to gain a power as well. I'm going to gain a power and then place a presence. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see. Please give me an attack. Please give me an attack.
Did you you get?
It's a fast.
Did you get? You get? What did you get? What'd you get?
No, it's a fast play card that gives us a fear card.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good. Once this turn, target spirit may repeat the lowest cost power card they have in play by paying its cost again.
I'll put a token here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Do you have a way of dealing with that one or not? I'm guessing you don't.
I can just defend the Dahan. That's all I can do.
I'm gonna look for something then.
And I'll place a presence. I'll place a presence. I'm trying to think if I should do card play to do 3 cards. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a good bet, and I'm gonna place a presence somewhere. Can you put a blight? Well, there's blight there. Can you do?
Yeah, put there. It's just that if one gets added, I'll lose it.
All right.
I got that covered.
You got it covered?
I covered.
Okay, I'm gonna drop one right there.
Got it covered. We're good. We're good.
Actually, I'm gonna drop one on the mountain because they can't do anything this round. They can't build.
That's correct.
So I'm gonna drop one on the mountain. And then I am. So that is what I played there. We'll gain energy. I'll gain 3, 1, 2, 3 energy.
I have to put that.
And then I'm going to play my cards. Boom, boom. And those are my 2 fast plays. And then I got another slow. Are you going to be hitting anything this round?
Yeah, probably not very hard, but yes. Yes, I am.
You are?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
I can hit this one for 1 damage, so I can't kill it. If there's another token there, I can kill it.
So you're not worrying about these 2 right now?
I am taking care of that one.
This is done.
That's okay.
Nothing's going to happen here, and you want to wipe that out. I'm going to help you wipe that out.
Can you put a token there?
Oh, I can do more than that.
Okay,
friend.
I like hearing that.
I can set you up. So
okay, I'm good.
1 and this is 2 and 2 taking me to 4. And we are good with what we played. So,
okay, so now we move on to fast.
Fast. I've got 2 fasts.
Okay.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play... Dang.
What?
You've got this covered, right?
Got that covered.
Okay, so I'm going to play... So, a sand and water, if invaders... Gain 2 fear if invaders are present. It says isolate target land.
Nice.
So that shuts them down from spreading, right?
Yeah, so what you can do is there are these tokens on there. These are the isolation look. This is from the expansions.
Okay.
And this is the only target you can choose.
Okay.
And isolate is...
Alright, so let's do this in order because I don't want to lose fear. So first thing I'm going to do fast plays, I'm going to gain 1 fear.
Okay.
So I have them all.
Okay, yep.
So when I have all, we get our fear card.
That's correct. So
immediately.
Those flip out. Yep.
So we clear those, we gain our first fear card.
Yep.
The Han won't take any damage this round, but that's cool. You got it covered.
Where are you doing that?
I'm not. Because you said you got this covered.
Yes.
So I'm believing you. So I'm just, this card will just be wasted, which is fine. I can also, because of my key stuff, I can gather explorers. Do you want me to pull an explorer from anywhere to anywhere?
You can, if you pull them here, that's not a bad spot. I can set that up for a mass killer. Right?
Okay, so I'll pull him here.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay.
Can you do that with your range and everything you've got?
It's range 1 from a 2. Oh wait, it's range 1 from a 2.
That's right. Because you choose this as your spot, you gather into that spot, so you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
All right. So I gather you into there.
Yep.
Then I'm going to do this to do 2, gain 2 fear, and I'm going to isolate this land.
Isolate represents a land hard to travel to, from or through, prevents invader explore actions,
Yes.
and prevents invader pieces from using adjacency unless you decide to.
Yeah.
So if anything wants to use this as adjacent, you could nope, it's not adjacent.
Yep. Yep. So I'll do that. So that got 2. Yep. And those are my 2. Those are my 2 actions.
So
2 fast.
So I'm gonna play this one, and this one might be a good one to zoom in on.
Okay.
This one is fast, cost 0. It's range 0 Any target land defend 5. So it has to be my spot. However, if I have air, which I do have air from this card I played, that's the reason why I played it. So then I can do the bottom effect, which increases the power range by 1.
So you're defending 5 this land right here.
Exactly. So that's defended 5.
Okay.
And that's what that symbol means, defend 5.
All right.
So reminder.
So that's your fast play.
Yep. And then I have this one, which does 0 damage, which is probably not going to do anything. 2 fears someplace.
Oh, you played it fast.
I had to use.
That's all right. I'll set you up for next round.
It's fine. So I can do 2 fear here, and then I can do 1 damage to this guy, just because I can.
2 fear.
Yep.
So we got 2 fear and 1 damage.
Yep, and that's basically what I got for fast.
Okay, so my next one's a slow.
Okay, so let's move on to invader phase. So
event first.
Yep, event.
Event's always first.
Yep.
So event goes first, and event says
Stealthy Island. Gonna do the top part.
on a coastal land or on each board, move 1 town 1 or 2 lands inward. On a coastal. So that would be this. So
It has to be that one.
it's not going anywhere.
It has to move.
It's not going anywhere. Can I not stop it?
Oh, you
It's not
can.
You're going nowhere.
Isolate for the win.
I isolated it.
He's
So
trying to run away.
yeah, you're going nowhere.
Good call. Good call.
I got you for 3 minutes. Playtime. Playtime. Grim Toll. On each board, choose a land with what's that symbol called?
Disease.
A disease token. In that land, do 2 damage to invaders and 2 damage to the Han.
Nice. So it's taking 2 damage to slate on this
So
side.
it's down to 1
So
health.
there's 1 health point pointing up.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
And then and there's no Dahan on that location.
Yep.
And then canny defense during Ravage in every land defend 1 per Dahan in the land.
Super defense.
So it's super defense for the
Yeah,
Dahan.
yeah. Totally fine. Man, I wish I could do damage there.
Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, this is the new event
That's
phase.
a new one. Yep.
So we're good.
Yep.
That doesn't take any damage
Why?
because it has +1 health from the last card.
That was last turn. At the time passes, we.
Then it's ignored.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Wow, we got 2 things with 1 damage. If I would dealt 1 damage there, which I could have,
So close.
I could have killed it.
So close.
Could have killed
This
it.
is so crazy. Okay. So
Okay. That was the event.
you're mine, Bender. You're mine. I got you for 2 months. 2 months. I got you. So does this go away when I
Nope,
shut it down?
stays there until time passes.
Okay. So that was event. Then we got Blighted Island. Then we got Fear. So
Technically, Blight Island's first, but that's fine.
so was Blighted Island. That was this.
Yeah, there's nothing.
So Blighted Island was there, but there's nothing going on. Then we have a Fear card. So now we get to draw the Fear card.
And we look at this. We're at terror level 1, so what that means is you look at the top.
We look
of
at
that
the
card.
top one of the Terra level to see what's going. So we've got Depart the Dangerous Land. Each player removes 1 explorer from a land with a claw, a poison, or at least 2 Dahan. That's that guy. A claw.
we have to.
You want to keep him?
A person?
No. We remove an explorer.
Oh, explore. That's fine. That's fine.
An explorer. Sorry. So
it's only that.
it's
one.
only that one. So get rid of him.
Yeah, so he's gone. Runs away.
And that. And
I'm
then
done
that.
with this.
And then this fear. Bump this place. And then that fear goes there.
Yep.
So we're looking okay.
Okay. Now we do the invader phase.
Well, now
No. Do we do?
we do ravage. So water's gonna ravage, which is here.
I defended 5, so the 2's gonna do nothing.
So it's gonna do nothing.
But then the Dahan
Are gonna fight back for 1, 2, search 4,
before.
wiping this out.
Yes, and because it's a town, it gives us 1 fear. Towns, when they get destroyed, give us 1 fear, and cities, when they get destroyed, give us 2 fear. And there's nothing else to ravage on the wetlands.
Okay. There's nothing else to ravage on the wetlands. Then mountain's gonna build. What's happening here? There's no explorer here to build.
Doesn't matter, there's an invader there, we still build.
But this thing stops it.
That stops it.
Okay.
Yep, so no build.
So no build on the mountain, and that guy's dead.
Yep.
Alright, so then we will reveal
Yes.
coastal lands. What does this mean?
All coastal lands are getting explorers. Oh! Almost all coastal lands are getting explorers.
Talk to me about it.
So what that means is anything next to the ocean is getting a person.
Okay.
It's basically impossible to stop. Basically impossible to stop because someone decided to make one of them isolated. So that one will not get one. But everyone else does.
That's okay. We're working on it. We're working on it. We were so close. So close.
We're doing pretty good.
Okay. So
I have... Okay, slow power stuff.
So then slow power stuff. So I have one slow power, and my slow power says add one of these.
Not got anything.
Where would you like this to go, my good sir? You can put it here because you said you want to do damage, or I can put it here where you want it to go.
I can't do. It's harder for me to target. Yeah, I can do inland stuff. This would be really good for me.
Okay, boom, done. Cool. All right, so then I can push all the Han.
Can you do 1 damage by any means?
I am not a damage dealer. I'm a fear generator. I'm your fear engine. That's all I got.
Okay.
So push all the Han. It says, do I have to? It just says push all the Han. Do I have to do it?
Yeah. I think you do.
So where am I put?
1 damage to each invader if there are. Oh, what's the rest of the card say?
It says 1 damage to each invader if the origin land is your this.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
+1 to each invader. Oh.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Do that right here.
Wait. What's happening?
Do that right here.
Yeah.
0.
So put it there.
Yep.
So add 1.
Yep.
Push all the Han out.
No done, but push.
No the Han there.
Yep.
1 damage to each invader.
Yep.
Just straight out. Period. So boom.
Exactly.
And we get fear for that.
2 fear.
2 fear for that.
Yep.
Then it says if the origin land is that, then it gets +1 more damage. But we've already did incredible stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why am I getting rid of cards when I potentially? No, I can't. Oh, that's it.
Okay.
That was a good card.
That was
there.
amazing.
There, I did damage.
That was awesome. Heal that guy when he's available.
I did damage. All right.
Okay. Next time passes, this guy goes back to full health.
Yeah.
And these tokens come back.
Yeah.
And we're on to the next part of the game.
Okay. So now we're at the growth. I wonder if I should gain another power card.
To reclaim.
You have to reclaim?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll reclaim. So I gain that and I gain a power card, right?
If it says so, yes.
So reclaims, gain 1 power card.
Yep.
Oh, yours gives you energy.
Yeah, it does. Everyone's different.
1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There we go.
Get what you needed.
I don't know if it's enough. I can be more of a fear generator if you want.
Yes.
Like, I can... Ooh. And the target land is coastal lands. Alright. You've got some choices. I need to know your thoughts on this, because all 3 of these cards are good. All 4 of these cards are good.
Okay.
I can either do 2 damage to any forest or wetland,
or remove blight, which is nice,
or remove blight 1 range away from there, or it doesn't matter, right? Because of my reach card.
That's true.
I could generate 3 terror.
Yes, 3 terror. Yep.
I could. If targeting a land with a pawn in it, this power has +1 defend 3. And if I have 2 of those, which I can do, it would be another defense +3 to defense.
It's pretty good.
Or gain another and add 1 of these and a token. So which one do you want?
You need white, orange, and purple.
I have mountains for days.
Yeah.
I
would lean towards this one because it would build on your innate.
That's why I was like, if you want me to be a fear generator, I can be a fear generator.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. But I can't do damage. Just know that. Okay. Alright.
We're doing okay.
Okay. So then I will gain 3. So 1, 2, 3, 7, and then I get to play cards. All right, I can clear people again if that's what you need. The problem is they're so spread out.
Let me look at the major powers. I need some more oomph.
What's happening? So mountain is ravaging. There's only one in the mountains and he'll die. So mountain's fine. The coastal lands are building. Which is sand, forest. 2 forest and sand.
That's fun too. That's fun too.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 1, 2, so this can kick. So.
2 more. 2. 1 more for that. So about there. Okay.
So.
Okay.
I can kill those 2.
That is amazing. I only need this one killed.
It will be slow, but I can kill both of them. But it will be slow.
That's okay.
Okay. So they're gonna build. Let me see if I have.
We're in a little bit of trouble with the builds right now, honestly. I wish we could do it fast. I don't have. Oh, I could play this card instead.
Wait a minute. I can fast play something to kill.
I can't.
I can.
Kill
I think I could do it. I think I could do it.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's a fast play. I would just have to spend my ult, my reach.
Okay.
Okay, I can kill both of those this round. Fast play.
That's amazing.
I can do it. I just need to be able to play what I need. That one and one of these 2, and then I can do it.
England's going to kick it up a notch in the second year, so I'm a little worried.
I can do it. I can kill. So, what are you able to do?
My thought is I'm going to do my mass gather again, and I'm pulling them in here.
Pulling who?
Whoever I have, honestly, in preparations for destroying them all.
Okay. So, can you stop the coast from building? This one.
No.
And that one.
No, but I'm going to pull those into
Well,
here.
this guy's dead. He's not going to build. It's going to ravage.
Oh, it's true.
He's dead, so it's just this guy.
No, it's going to build, but I'm going to gather them here and destroy them.
Okay, so I just need to take those 2 off.
Take those out. Actually, yeah.
Yeah? And this guy's all that's going to be left?
Yes.
Okay.
Good point. Good point.
That's why I'm looking at a game win here.
We're pretty close.
So...
Do I...
It's gonna... Oh,
I have to play one play.
No, it'll be fast. It'll be a fast play. It'll be a speed play. So that... I need 3 and 2. So I can't play that. I can do that. And I can do this. And I got it. Yep, I got it. I got it.
Almost
so,
did.
1,
Almost
2.
did. Okay.
Alright, so...
You good with your cards?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's move on to fast powers.
So fast powers, I'm going to activate my innate power.
Oh.
Which is a fast power.
Yep. So
my innate power says 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Destroy up to 2 explorers, and I gain 1 fear per each destroyed explorers. It says within range 1 of this, but I'm turning this on to make it anywhere.
It's only 1 land, though.
It says any land.
Yes, but any 1 land.
Any 1 land?
Yes.
Well, then that ruins my plan.
It's okay. If you kill this guy, it helps a ton, honestly.
Kill him.
Okay.
And I will generate this.
Yep.
Which will kick this off and we get another fear.
Sweet.
So that is my fast.
Cool. That helped a ton.
Okay.
Okay,
So that was my fast.
We do the no blight. We do event.
We do the event first.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't be awful.
Another healthy island.
Search for new lands. In each land with at least 2 explorers, push 1 to an adjacent land without invaders. There is not a 2.
There's none of them.
So that isn't going to happen. On each board, push 1 wild to an adjacent land with no blight. It deals 1 damage there. Do what you need to do.
Blight, no!
Well, with no blight, which is here.
Because this is the only guy I can't kill this turn. He's got blight there.
Well, you can kill him.
We can.
Or you can kill him. Well, he's going to die, so you can kill him.
Yeah, I can. It's fine.
Or you can kill this guy.
They're going to die anyway, but we can do this. It's fine.
If you want to. Yep.
If we kill him, we could have won this turn.
Well, no, this is here.
It is.
Oh,
but there's blight. There's blight. I know. That's why I got excited.
Cannon defense during Ravage in every land, defend 1 per Dahan in the land. So Dahan aren't going to really take much.
Yeah, they're good.
All right, so we will discard that event. Then we go to Blighted Island, so we don't need to deal with it. Then we do Fear.
Yep.
And Fear says...
level 1.
Level 1. This is going to be interesting. Each player adds 1 what?
Strife.
In a land with any of those symbols. And Dahan.
So Strife prevents Ravage. And it sticks to the unit you put it on. Honestly...
There's only 1 place to put it.
Yeah, it's only that guy, honestly.
Well, it can't. It can't go there. It's either in Wild, this, or Dahan. There's no Dahan. There's no Wild. There's nothing there. There's just
him. Him and him is the only two choices we have.
Yeah, and he's not doing anything, and he's gonna die.
This one you can put it on. Might as well put it on that one.
You want to put it on that?
Yeah.
What's the Strife?
Yep. You put it underneath it. So
okay.
Okay.
And that's it for that Fear card.
Then we do the bad stuff. So first thing is Ravage.
Ravage is Mountain. That's the only one.
He dies.
He just dies. This guy would flip. Oh no, he has a defense because of the card.
Yep.
All right, and then we do Build on Coastal, which is just this guy.
No, thank you. So that one. Yep.
So it's just that guy.
So it's gonna build a town.
Yep. Okay. Then we do what we're gonna show is Jungles.
Also, notice there's another symbol on there.
What's that? Let's zoom that in.
It's got a little, fort on there.
Uh-huh.
That is triggering an effect on the adversary. So we have to do that. So on the board here, the top...
this one?
Yep, top right of it, you will see that there is a Stage 2 escalation. This is Building Boom. We have to do that right now.
On each board with a town or city, build in the land with the most... Build what? Oh, just build again?
Effect. Yeah,
just do a build effect
yep.
in the land with the most towns or cities.
Yep. This is where it gets kind of bad.
Okay.
So here, there's a town there. It's going to build a city. And here, it's got a town there. It's going to build a city.
Oh, God.
But then I don't think we add more, because when we do the build... Hold on, let me check something real quick. If they're adjacent to... Invaders build, actions affect build without invaders. If they're adjacent to at least 2 before the build. Okay, we're good. We're good.
So, but we got stuff coming here.
Yes, so now we still have to do the explore on the wetlands.
On the wetlands?
Sorry, the jungles.
The jungles.
So there is...
Just one.
Nope, there's more now. Now there's cities. Here.
Oh, adjacency.
Yep. Here. And this one, of course, gets one as well.
Because it's a coastal.
This one is the coast, yep. That's a safe one.
We were so close.
I know.
Right.
This is gonna have the escalation gonna happen basically every turn.
Okay. So that's that was build, ravage, and advance.
Yep.
So now we're in slow play.
Okay, so
if you need me, target spirit may push 1 and 1 from one of their lands.
Yeah, if you push that guy in here, that's not bad. I can deal with that.
Let him go. Push away.
Okay, we'll push this guy here.
Then I will do this. Oh, wait, before I push him, because I need it in here. So before I push him, I am 1, 2 away. So this needs to be 2 away where there's an invader.
You're 2 away from here too. Yeah, you're fine either way.
I was fine either way.
Yep, you're fine either way.
So I'm gonna gain 3 of these.
Sweet.
So that happens there. Then I'll do the push to gain 2 more.
Yep.
And
So
then push.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna gain 2 more.
Wow.
And within range 0, I could have converted stuff, but I can't.
Did you use your range thing already this time? This turn? Ignore range?
I can't remember. I need to start doing this when I do.
You did it over here, I think.
I
Very beginning
killed a guy, but that was.
Yes, you had to for that one.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, yeah. That was unfortunate. Bummer. That's okay.
Unfortunate. That would have been cool.
Alright, so I'm gonna do my gather. This is my mass gather, so come to me!
Come, children!
Come over here, it's fine!
You take the town too?
I picked the town too, and I'll take the Dahan with me. Yes, I'm gonna take the Dahan with me.
Alright. Do you want to pull the wild token back?
Wild token.
This one.
Sure.
Can help with some fighting.
Sure. Okay, that's that.
Okay.
Then I do the Pact of the Joined Hunt. Target spirit
Pact of the Huts.
Huts. Exactly. I can gather another one into here. Into target one of their lands. 1 damage to that land per Dahan present. Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 damage! Oh,
All right, Brian, thanks so much for joining.
4, 5. That is going to be 3 more fear.
So 1 fear gets us a fear card.
Yep.
Hey, look what uncovered.
Yep.
And that clears it.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
5? I'm
Oh, sorry. 3. So
Yeah,
1, 2,
there you
3.
go.
There you go.
Cool, and that is it.
So does this go over there now?
Yes, it goes up there now.
So now all we need to do is just get rid of those 2 and we won.
That's correct.
Alright.
And I have a replacement effect. Do I have the symbols I need for it? I do. This guy is going to break down into 2 explorers.
Oh, I thought you were going to break that guy down.
I need
Oh, you
one
need
more
more.
moon.
You need more. Gotcha.
I need one more moon to do it.
Alright, so we just need to take care of this and we win the game.
Yes. And we do there fast, we win.
And we won?
And we win.
Alright. So that was the slow, and then time passes.
Time passes, yep.
And we up. So we know all coastal lands are going to ravage, which is that forest guy. Which is okay, because the Dahan will kill him.
Yep.
The Dahan will kill him.
Yep. He's gonna die, that's right.
Yeah, he'll die as soon as he ravages.
This is gonna ravage, which is not great. We just have to take care of that thing fast. I can defend it.
You can defend?
I can defend it. So it won't take any blight, at least.
Okay.
The problem is, can we kill it at some
I can hit it for 1. I can hit it for... You may pay 1 energy to deal 1 damage in an adjacent... No, that's slow. I gotta go to the deck if I'm gonna be of any use to you. I gotta go to the deck.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna gain 1 power card. So, wait, what does it say if I want to gain a major power? What do I have to do?
You have to forget another power.
So I have to lose a card to gain... And do I draw 4 and pull 1, or just 1 card?
Draw 4, pick 1. Yep.
Okay.
And you can honestly look at all 4 of them and put them all 4 back. Because you would gain 1 and then forget that same
Oh,
one
gotcha,
if you
gotcha.
wanted.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
See what you needed?
Maybe. Inland is anything that doesn't touch a coast, huh?
Yep.
Dang it, that thing touches a coast. I would have been able to kill it otherwise.
I can do it for slow.
No, I would have been able to fast kill it and win the game. But it says a target land is inland. That's slow.
Okay. It depends what happens, but we'll see.
Hold on. I'm trying this out. I could have won. We could have won this round. There's not a Dahan in that land. So who's building the jungle?
Yeah.
So we have to, either we destroy it or we go further. There's more.
Yes. We're not going to lose, as far as I can tell. Yeah, we shouldn't lose.
This makes me so angry. I could have destroyed it.
I'm ramping up to doing more of it.
What am I gonna do? Can you hit that building for 1? It won't matter. It won't matter. It won't matter.
Okay. And I can't anyway, so.
Or I'm an idiot and I saw our win.
In slow, I might be able to win this in slow.
When it says target yourself,
Yes.
what does that mean?
You as a spirit.
I don't understand what that means for this.
It normally means different things. What does the card say? We can talk about it.
The cards say that we win if I'm allowed to hit this, but it says target yourself.
Let me see the card.
Read the ore.
Okay, yeah, so... Oh, yes. This wins the game.
Yes, I know, but I want to know what target yourself
is
means.
You as a spirit where your presence exists.
And my presence is going to exist. Right here.
Yeah.
So...
That's the game.
That's game. So, I know y'all are all curious on what that means, but I wanted to talk to him about it first because I don't want to do it and be wrong. So remember, I did the game power card and drop a presence token.
Yes.
So that means that I need to forget a card to be able to get this card.
Correct.
And I'm going to forget this card.
Sure.
Why not?
Sure.
Minor power. So let's just throw it in minor power discard.
Yep.
Then I'm going to just sit back and watching this happen. So then I'm going to gain 4 power.
All the power! Gamma Slam!
I'm gamma slamming this game.
You are gamma slamming it.
So I'm only going to play 1 card.
Yep. I got my cards played, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I do.
So I'm going to play 1 card. It's going to cost me 2, which puts it down to 7.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Then let's take a look at what this card does.
Yep.
So this card says, unleash a torrent of the self's own essence. Fast play, range, myself, where I have presence.
Yep.
I'm going to pay X energy, minimum of 1, to deal X damage at range 0.
Yep.
I'm going to pay 7 energy.
Just because you can. Gamma Slam!
And my presence is right here. Ba-boom!
That's gone.
So we do that, I'll gain 2 fear, and that's game.
And then we look at the win condition.
We look at the win condition.
No towns or cities.
We win. We win the game.
Oh, sorry, Brad. I know it's a complex game.
There's
a lot going on.
And that's the reason why I said like people need to play Horizons first. Yeah. It is a deck builder to an extent. Yeah. I think it is a deck builder.
Tableau builder.
Yeah. And so what we're doing is we're playing these cards, and the reason why I was like, oh, I'm so excited that it's a win is because when I figured what this thing does, I knew exactly what to do.
That's a big part of the game, honestly, because every spirit plays very differently.
Yeah.
They're very unique, and it takes a little bit to understand each of them, to be honest.
Yeah. So basically, when we did this sphere, remember our first win condition was no explorers, no towns, and no cities.
Right.
But because we surpassed threat level 1 and we got to terror level 2, all we had to do was remove any towns or cities, and we win the game.
Right.
So basically, with this card, there was 1 town left.
1 city, yep.
1 city left. Yep. And we had to do was take it out. We don't care. The explorers will get lost in the wilderness and die.
You nuked it from orbit.
I nuked that from orbit by putting 7 damage. I dumped all my energy onto it to destroy it, and that's how we won.
Yep.
So, this is the reason why, and I'll actually go back to BGG to talk about this for a second, but we won. Mm-hmm. But let's go back to BGG and talk about this. Sure. So this is the reason why the weight's a 4.06.
Yes.
You have to understand what your spirit is doing.
Yes.
And once you do that, the game becomes just mechanical, right?
I will mention that on the back of the card, they did a really good job.
Yeah, let me go back to the table so they can see that.
Okay, that works too.
And zoomed in so you can hold it over.
Perfect. The back of the card, it does say the setup, but below that, play style. It gives you tips on how the spirit is designed, which is excellent.
So it walks you through kind of helping. Yep. And as you can see, my complexity is low because all I am is so good at causing fear and picking off lone explorers and towns. That was a lone city. It's like picked the heck out of it. Containing the invaders. Not so good at massive damage. Lies.
But now you built it that way. So.
I built it so it would be that way. Right. So you can change it from what it is, but I'm a fear generator. And so my job was to generate tons of fear, get fear cards out, and the next fear card would have been what? Defend 1 in all lands. So
this is level 2 though.
Oh, sorry, it's level 2.
Yeah.
Defend 2 in all lands.
There you go.
So these cards, like I said, once you understand what your spirit is doing, you then know how to build your engine.
Yeah. It's a lot to take in, and honestly, take your time with it.
The first time I played this game with Steve, and he was like, "Hey, let's play." He had to walk me through the plays, and afterwards, I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
There's something cool here. I don't know what it is. There's something cool here. And then the second time I played, I was like, I see what I did wrong last turn. And then the third time, I was like, okay, I just need to... I found out the trick is find out what this thing does.
Yep.
You can pick any spirit you want, and there are... Good lord.
I don't know. There's a ton of them. Just keep more coming too.
These are all...
Just a few.
These are all the spirits. So there are tons of spirits, and they all play different, like you said.
Very different.
So they're all unique, and they all do different things. But if you figure out what they do, your game becomes instantly easier.
I'll tell you this story too. I've told it to a lot of them. Not everyone's heard it. When I first played this game, I did not like it. I played it at Gen Con. I had a bad experience. Just playing with other people, lots of APs, tough learning. I did not like it. Colin's like, dude, how'd you not like this game? Like, I had a bad experience. I don't know. Colin was nice enough. He said, okay, you gotta try it. You're gonna like it. So he was nice enough to send me a copy. I sat down. It took me 6 plays solo just to like wrap my head around this game. That's when it finally clicked, and then it took off. And I absolutely love this game. This is my number 1 game. I always have fun playing
this. This game is fun. This game is a lot of fun. Is Horizons over there?
It is, yes.
Can you grab it? Can you grab it real quick? Because I know Helen and Brad, I know y'all were saying, well, when we're saying start with Horizons, yeah, it should be that one. Thank you. So this is Horizons of Spirit Island. This is basically your intro game to Spirit Island, right? Mm-hmm. And let's shift this a little bit. And that's Gamma Slam was for Kim. So when you get this one, you get a really nice kind of quick start guide that walks you through the setup, right? So you see that before. You get your rule book. Mm-hmm. Then what's cool is you get this game board. So the nice little island that you had in this game, it says you don't need all that. My God. It says that if you're playing... Where's the count? There's a player count on here.
I forget.
There's a player count somewhere in here.
I can tell by the map. This is 2-player.
This looks like 2-player.
Yeah.
And that's 3-player.
Yep, 2, 3. Yep.
So if you're playing 2-player, you'll just fold over here, and everything you see, fear cards. Fear card deck right here. Mm-hmm. Same thing. Tarot level, like you saw, all this is right here. This part right here with the Ravage, that's right here. It's all set up for you on the board.
The nice thing is it even tells you, like, you need to put 4 fear per player. Does the math for you right there.
It does the math for you straight up. Just put 8 there.
Yep.
Your blight pool's there, so pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Then you get your tokens that you need. But the main thing, which I didn't add these to the big pool, but this you get 5 spirits. And each spirit has a low complexity. Each one of them, because they want to help you get started.
Yep.
And you get to pick which ones you want to set, which ones you want to play, and they're all different. We've only played 2 of them. You've played one, I played one.
Yes.
I believe you played Eyes Watch from the Woods. And
maybe? I forget.
And I played this guy. I played the Dirk Sand guy. But the boards aren't because it's intro. It's not going to try to be the top quality stuff. But it's really, really good. All of these are very easy to grok and understand. And you'll see the reason why they give you 5 because they want you to see the differences in all of them. So they're all easy to understand and they are very simple to play. And all the components on here, like for instance, look at that. So instead of having those standee, those miniatures, you get these instead. Instead of having the towns, you get these instead, and instead of having you get these instead. After that, everything else is just pretty straight up.
Mm-hmm.
And Brad asked, can we play this game solo?
Yes.
Horizons.
Not Horizons actually.
I think it has.
You have to double-hand it.
You have to two-hand it.
Yes, but you can play solo double-handed.
Yeah, gotcha. So you can play two-handed, but you can't play true solo. However,
Correct.
In Spirit Island, you can play true solo.
That's correct.
With just one.
That's correct.
And I think because they want you to do 2, because they want you to understand how you play off each other.
Right. So,
but you can two-hand it and be fine. I think this is a great introduction to this game.
Mm-hmm.
I highly recommend that anybody. Spirit Island is a good game. I haven't played every Spirit. And for instance, if I go back and I play, where's my boy at? Here he is. If I play this guy, Lightning Swift Strikes, I will destroy this game because I know exactly how this creature works now. But this was the first creature I played. It had low complexity, and I wasn't fully grasping what it's supposed to do. But as soon as I did, I was like, I think it was at the end of our game, I was like, oh, I know what I was doing wrong. and so when we played a second time, I knew exactly what to do.
Yeah.
And so that's how these games play. It's a really fun game, people. I promise you. It's a lot of fun. But start here. Don't go for the big one. Do not go for Spirit Island the first game. Start at Horizons. Horizons can be bought at retail, and it is for a decent price.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. I can't remember what it was, but it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, so go for that, get those, and you'll be solid.
I will mention that all of the cards in here are duplicated in the other version of the game, the normal core.
They are?
Yes, there's no new power cards.
Oh, the power cards, because I was like, the spirits are different.
That's the only thing different is the spirits.
Yeah. Everything else is in the
fear cards are the same, everything else. So it's not good for more variety, but it's great for the introduction.
And that's not its purpose, right?
No, it's not purpose.
So my thing is, like, if you have this, if you bought this and you finally grokked it and you're understanding and you want to bring somebody else in, play them with this, and then once they get it, but they're still kind of shaky on the spirits, take one of these spirits in the Spirit Island.
Yeah, totally.
And play that, and it'll be good.
It'll work fine. And they do have the placards for that now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In one of the latest Kickstarter updates, they said
they were going to do it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, but there's a lot of spirits for us to play. Lots of spirits, so lots of variety in play.
I have played them all.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
And every single one played different? You never felt the same in any of them?
There are some of them that have a little bit similar themes, but they all play very different.
Okay.
Like some of them, like the Bringer of Nightmares, is similar to the Fear one you have. They both focus on fear, but how they go about it is very different.
It's very different
because Bringer doesn't kill anything at all.
Okay.
Anything you damage runs away instead.
When a power of yours would destroy or deal enough damage to destroy, generate fear instead. The power pushes what it would destroy.
That's right, because this is a nightmare. It doesn't physically hurt you. It just makes people freak out.
There was one that Steve told me about that I'm super interested to play, and that's the one where you push them into the ocean. Like they walk into the sea and they die.
Ocean is super
Is that
fun.
Ocean's Hungry Grasp?
Yes.
So this one has a high complexity. It's really high, but I'm not there yet, but I do want to play this character. Only because I want to see people walk into the ocean and die.
It's the opposite of this one.
So instead of walking into the forest, they walk into the ocean.
Yes.
Is there one for mountains too?
Kind of. Volcano.
They walk into the volcano?
Oh, they don't walk in there, but you're a volcano. You blow up everything.
Oh, okay.
So,
Thunder Speaker is interesting.
That moves the Han around.
That's the Han one?
Yeah, the Han fight, basically.
Okay.
Yep.
And River Surges in Sunlight, which is a low one.
That's my favorite.
This is floods, right? These are floods? What is this thematic?
It's river flowing, yeah, floating a little bit, yeah. You know.
Okay.
That's my favorite low-level complexity spirit.
Yeah. So yeah. So
this one is one of my favorites, actually.
Finder of Paths Unseen.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this board too.
Yeah. Very different.
So look at this board, how different it is. You start here, then you could either go here or go down here.
Yep. And you go backwards, upwards, anywhere
and then you could go anywhere you want.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
It also doesn't destroy.
Oh, it's like a hummingbird. It's just zigging around.
Yeah, totally. It doesn't destroy anything. Instead, it moves things. It relocates things.
So it sets people up.
It does.
For very high complexity.
Very high.
Oh, man.
It's really fun, though.
Yeah, so... Alright, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and we have... we're playing one more tomorrow, and then that's the end of Game of Palooza. So we got one more tomorrow morning, and then that's going to end the Game of Palooza for this weekend. So we played a lot of games today. How are you feeling?
Very happy, also exhausted. Good tired. Good tired.
Yeah. But we got one more game to play tomorrow, and that one's going to be a Kickstarter preview.
That's right.
I promised the devs that I would get it in this weekend. We just need to go through the rule book just a little bit more and try it out. So we're going to kind of do that a little, and then we're going to see how this goes.
Yep.
So, cool. All right. Well, thanks, everybody, for joining for Board Game Palooza. Mm-hmm. Can this be counted as like a 24-hour stream for y'all? so that I don't ever have to do a 24-hour stream. So it should be good. I wanted Pac-Man to join for that one as well, but he's unable to make that one. Okay. However, it's still fine with it has to be 2-player, and that's the reason why. They sent it to me. They know I'm a solo gamer, but I said, hey, Steve and I play a lot of games, so they were like, we could play together and we'll see. Yeah. No Canje. No! So, alright, cool. So, this will go ahead and end... Let's go back to intro. This will go ahead and end today's Game of Palooza stream set. Mm-hmm. This has been phenomenal.
It's been a blast.
Oh my gosh.
Every time.
So tomorrow we'll get into the finale of it with one final game. Mm-hmm. And then it's back to regular scheduled program until the next Game of Palooza.
It's been great for me too because one, I've been wanting to visit you and see your studio, which is awesome. And two, because my computer blew up, it's been great getting back to streaming because honestly, I miss it. This is really fun.
Yes, Brad, there is a time for tomorrow. I'm going to set that as soon as the stream's over. Yeah. So I'll probably say after the stream ends, wait about 5 minutes, hit refresh, you'll see it pop right up. So I just need to set the time and that's it. So you will see the time coming up as soon as the stream ends, about 5 minutes after. Yep. Cool. So I think that's all we got for today.
Yes.
We are both going to go... sleep. See how this goes. But this is fun. I enjoy playing board games. I really wish that I won Lotto and didn't have to worry about money and food and electricity so that I could play board games all day. But cool, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. And Steve, man, we got one more to go, and then we've paloozed it up. So, all right, everybody, take care. We will see you tomorrow. I promise to set the time in about 5 minutes that you'll see it pop up once you do a refresh on the channel to see what's coming up. I want to thank everybody for joining. This has been fabulous. Mm-hmm. I always love seeing you all on here. Mm-hmm. The chat going back and forth, I really, really love and care about. It means a lot to me, so absolutely. I really appreciate it. So, thank you, everybody, and just remember, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.